Hey y'all! So a certain channel is having a Disney princess marathon right now, and like any typical '90s kid who's still a child at heart, I have been watching the movies, and the kid in me is just, oh my gosh, is thrilled. But now that I'm older and I'm actually listening to the words in the songs and um, what the other characters are saying to each other that I didn't really understand when I was younger, it's kind of concerning me. Let's start off with Snow White, for example. That movie taught me that it's okay to be beautiful and single and just wandering through the woods like nothing's going on, and then end up living with 7 random guys in a cabin in the middle of nowhere. It's completely fine. No one's going to judge you. Don't worry. Another one of my all-time favorite movies is Aladdin. In that movie, Princess Jasmine is captured by Jafar. To get out of a bad situation she was in at the moment, Jasmine decided she was going to flirt with Jafar and talk all sweet to him and kiss him to get out of the situation. By that logic, next time I'm in a bad situation, aka getting a ticket, I'm just gonna flirt with a cop and he's just gonna be hypnotized by my beauty and just let me go. Ticket free. Yeah, we'll see how that works. One of the most famous Disney princesses is Cinderella. Her stepmom and her stepsisters gave her to run around all the time. Like, it got to a point where she was friends with animals. Like, that was all the friends that she had. Cinderella was such a hard worker, but that wasn't what captured the eyes of the prince. What captured the eyes of the prince was her beauty. So with that being said, like, beauty, hard work, like, which one really counts more? Mulan was one of those movies that ended just thought that a woman could do anything a man could do. In the beginning of the movie, there's a group of girls, and Mulan is a part of the group of girls, and they're getting them ready to go meet the matchmaker so she could find a guy that they could be a bride for. If you listen to the song, they say, and I quote, "Men want girls with good taste, calm, obedient, that work fast paced, with good breeding and a tiny waist." Even though that might kind of, sort of, maybe a little bit be true, who says all guys want that? What is that message really saying? The audience the movie is targeted to is young girls. So, from what I understand, and be sure you leave a comment below and let me know if you got anything else other than what I think, because I love to hear you guys' opinions. What it's telling me is I need to grow up. I need to be sure I have big boobs and a big butt. I need to be sure I'm really skinny everywhere else. Like, everything needs to be perfect. And if I'm overweight or I'm fat or I'm flat chested or I just got a long backside, as some people say, I'm not going to get married. I'm not going to find a man. No one's ever going to want me. Like, I can't look at that and see any other thing that's really saying other than that, you know? The last movie I want to point out is The Little Mermaid. The mermaid name is Ariel, for those not too familiar with the story, and she falls in love with a human. She wants him to fall in love with her, she wants to meet him, she wants to get to know him, but obviously a fish can't be on land. So Ariel goes to Ursula, who's an octopus with all this magical black magic stuff. I don't really know what else to call it. Sorry, mermaid fans. And the price to pay for Ariel to be able to have legs and walk is she has to give her voice. And Ariel asked a very logical question. How am I supposed to get him to fall in love with me if I don't have a voice? Ursula's response to Ariel was, and I quote, "You have your looks and your pretty face, and don't underestimate the importance of the body language," while she was doing a little hip motion with it. By hearing that, it leads me to believe that guys really only care about your looks. They don't care about your opinions, your thoughts, anything that comes out your mouth they don't care about, which might be a little bit true too. But I'm sure there's some guys out there who actually care about having a decent conversation with the love of their life, or having a woman with an opinion about anything. I know there are guys out there who want to marry a doormat. But on the other hand, I know there are guys out there who actually care what goes on up here, not necessarily what it looks like here or how it looks all down here. I love Disney movies just as much as the next person. All I'm saying by pointing this stuff out is be sure you are paying attention to what's influencing your child's mind. Oh, and thanks a lot, Disney, for giving me these unrealistic thoughts about my hair. I can't comb it with a fork or just tie it up with a ribbon and keep going. Doesn't work that way. Young ladies, don't even try.